Yo, what's up, dudes? Good morning. It is 6:27 a.m., man. I don't know why I say good morning, like good morning. Good morning. Most people, for some reason, gonna turn this light up, think I've got an Australian accent. Australian. I don't know why. Honestly, like so many people. I reckon about 50 people in the last year have mistaken that I'm Australian, which is mad because I'm from Essex in the UK. Which is, shut up. Like them sort of dudes. I don't know if you've ever seen them. So yeah, definitely not Australian, but I don't take that as an insult. The Australian people are cool people. There's a car coming behind me. But yeah, so I'm over the food poisoning. The food poisoning was rough. So today is Friday. I got food poisoning Sunday. So like the end of last week or the start of this week, however you think about it. About 5-6 days ago, came down really bad food poisoning. I literally just ate one prawn. One prawn I ate, and it literally fucked me. Ruined me. My girlfriend as well, Hannah, we was both back and forward. Man, it was not fun. Like 7-8 hours. And then it was like the next day I didn't really eat. Day after that, Wednesday, I didn't really eat. And then Wednesday I managed to start getting some food. Yesterday I got full day of food. So now today feeling better. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because it like took me out of the game. It took me out of my routine of getting up in the mornings and that, because I was on the toilet. Took me out of that routine that I was getting myself into. And then like Wednesday, yesterday, today, I was like, oh, it's tough again. It's so frustrating because it was just getting a little easier, you know, like I've told you guys a million times, if you're new in these videos, I'm trying to improve my discipline. I'm trying to be more disciplined. I'm trying to get the fucking work done. Get ahead of the game, because in 2025 I didn't feel like I did. So I'm really trying to be hard on myself, to be honest. Whip the chain on myself. And yeah, so a whole year was going good, and then this happened, and I just don't feel like I was doing it long enough to make it a real habit. So it's been hard getting straight back into these fucking midnight walks. Walking up this goddamn hill. This hill is huge. So yeah, I suppose I'm just saying to you that you have to force it sometimes. Like if you want something to, be like manifested, you want to do a YouTube channel, you want to build your Instagram, you want to build a business, you want to be a bodybuilder. Sometimes you have to force it. You have to just use pure discipline to make you do the inputs you need to do to get the outcomes you want to get. Like sometimes that's the only way. It's not going to be motivating. You're not going to feel inspired every day. You're not going to want to do it every day. You're going to feel shit sometimes. It's just the way it is. But if you can use discipline to force yourself into taking the actions you need to take, and then in time it will become habit. Well, at least that's one thing. So yeah. See ya in the house. So I'm going to be hitting not upper today, lower. Did upper yesterday. When things like this happen, like, food poisoning and like basically dehydrated, I actually collapsed at one point. I was so dehydrated, just obviously had no soda in my body. It was like freaking not nice. You just need to get back into it slowly, man. Get back into it slowly. I don't think that rushing back into things is necessarily the right move. I think when your body's a little bit, meh, it's like there's no need for it. So yesterday we just did a little bit of upper, basically did two chest exercises, 2 back, bit delts, bit of arms, but didn't really go crazy on anything. Just worked up to like one one hard set, but it wasn't really to failure on anything. I think maybe there was one chest set I went to failure. I was like, yeah, buddy. But that's about it. Stayed pretty much a few reps away from failure yesterday. And yeah, felt all right. Not sore today, so that was the plan. And I'm going to do the same again today with legs. Again, I'm just going to take it easy. Probably just going to do some adductors, some calves, do leg extension, do a ham curl, and then probably just do leg press today. Probably won't squat. Maybe I will squat, maybe I won't. I reckon just a bit of leg press. And then maybe like some hyper extensions. But again, just probably literally 3 sets per exercise. And only one of those sets will be like hard-ish. And then tomorrow I'm going to train arms again with Lucas, probably. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know whether to just take the weekend off and like get all my meals in and come back Monday feeling like fully back to it and ready to go. But we'll see. But yeah, no check-in pictures this morning. I'm going to take some check-ins on the next video, which will be on probably on Monday, which is Friday today. So in a few days, I'll do some check-ins for you guys. But do have some cool news. We just sponsored. So myself, for those of you who don't know me that well, like I've been posing coaching for like 8 years. My best mate Sammy, he's been my best mate for like 10 years. We basically run the posing university together, which is a few different things. You know, we obviously both of us sort of do one-to-one coaching like under the same name of Posing University. We also have our community where we run like posing classes and things online and give people feedback. And then we have our mentorship where we kind of like teach aspiring posing coaches to, you know, to do the deed of coaching, to sort of spread the word of good posing. But yeah, we've managed to sponsor the UK DFBA shows, which is pretty cool. If you're not in the UK DFBA is the top natural bodybuilding federation, which is tied to the WNBF. Yeah, which is super cool. So we've managed to sponsor them shows. So they have 3 qualifiers, and the British finals were sponsoring those. We managed to give away some money at each show, and a best poser award, which is actually me, which is weird, but kind of cool. It's going to be called the Golden Boy Award, Golden Boy Trophy, best poser award. They'll be given away at all the regionals and the qualifiers, and it's my Michelangelo pose, man, which is really cool. It's really cool. The main thing though is just giving back. Like I've wanted to give back in some way or form. Well, since I ever really started bodybuilding, get into it, you always, I think if you really love the sport, you think at some point about giving back, contributing back into the sport that has been good to you. So this year is the start of that for us, for myself, Sammy Williams. And long may it continue. Hopefully maybe we'll do a pro show this year as well, sponsor a pro show, give a best poser award away, give some money away, which would be cool. And yeah, just put a little bit back into the sport. Like if you're watching this as well, like it doesn't take a lot to give back into the sport. Like we're not contributing like tens of thousands of pounds. We're just putting something back into the sport that's been good to us. And that's all it is, you know. Whatever you can do at some point to give back and just make that start, I think is a really cool thing. So I'm super happy that we're doing it, and yeah, I'm excited. I'll be at the UK DFBA British Finals. Going to be a few weeks out, mind, but I'm going to be there. Pop in, do the show, watch the routines. One of the cool things about the UK DFBA is that they're actually judging the posing routines this year, which I think is awesome. The fact that they're actually judging the routines, and now we've got some awards and stuff going to the guys, it's just going to give people such an incentive to want to pose better, to want to display their physique to the absolute maximum. Because I think when people go to shows, one of the things that inspires them to maybe want to compete is, you know, really cool posing routines. You know, like I was inspired by really cool posing. If Arnold couldn't pose how he did, I probably wouldn't have been as inspired about bodybuilding. I think, you know, seeing physiques displayed to their absolute maximum is an important part of bodybuilding. So, yeah. So we're going to keep doing it. Super cool. Anyway, let's go and attempt legs. Don't expect anything crazy. It's probably going to be a boring session, but we're going to do it anyway. Man, it's fucking weird, man. I've literally just got like
I got nothing in the tank. It's not even like my energy. Like I feel like my energy is good, but I'm like going at the reps and it's just like nothing in the muscle, man. Like I'm gonna do a set here, which will be my hard set, but the set I just did was, it wasn't even hard. Like I'm like 4 pegs off what I normally do, and I just like pretty much hit failure. It's almost like the muscles just, it's not, I can't be dehydrated anymore. Can I? I don't know, either way, it ain't happening. So just give it everything. This is a good post food poisoning blueprint to training. I mean, there is no blueprint. It just kicks your ass, basically. Give it a go, though. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck this is, man. I basically hit failure, but it doesn't feel like failure. But I am feeling like, yeah, 36. I'm on 36 fucking kilos, man. I'm normally at 54, 59, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but this machine's actually really fucking heavy. But fuck, not good. Hopefully you can see me alright. It's probably gonna be a bit dark, but I'll try and edit it. Probably be a shit edit, but I'll try and make it brighter. So yeah, same thing's happening again. Like I've stacked, well, I did it in the last video, we filmed it. I stacked the leg machine for 23 reps. Me when I trained with legs with Lucas, so we've been stacking this leg machine for 20 reps plus on the first work set for fucking weeks and weeks and weeks. But I literally just did about not even 3/4 of the stack, maybe a bit less. Swear to God, nearly fouled on rep 10. I'm actually quite impressed how weak I am. I wasn't even going to train to value. The plan is that upper body was not too bad yesterday, but legs, fuck. It's like it's like I'm so weak. I'm just hitting failure. Like I don't have a choice. Like if I tried to do reps in reserve, like a couple reps off of failure, I'll be lifting like fucking half the stack, which is pathetic. So yeah, this is 2 pegs off of the stack. Don't want to be a bitch. I'm gonna see if I can get like 6 to 8. This is crazy though. I'm actually quite impressed how weak I am. Doesn't even hurt. There's no pump. There's no burn going in there. It's just like a flaccid muscle. She went out and spoke to Han. She feels the same. I think she said she thinks she's like a scientist, pretty much. She said she thinks we might have overdone it on the electrolytes and maybe flushed out too much potassium in the system, and now we've probably fucked the balance of sort of sodium to potassium and all that shit. So it sounds like a viable thing, because honestly my muscle just feels like a limp dick right now. It feels weird. Didn't really hit me yesterday. Yesterday kind of felt alright. I mean, I definitely wasn't lifting the same, but my muscles felt okay. Like I was getting a pump and a good contraction today. Yeah, I don't know if I tried to overcompensate yesterday with electrolytes or whatever. Like, because you lose so much fluids and stuff like that, and then you try and like claw back. and I was trying to like claw back over Wednesday, Thursday to feel good again, and then we might have overcompensated because today we both feel the same. Like I feel like I can lift this, but it's like the muscles just going like a light switch, just off. There's no pump, there's no burn, it doesn't even hurt. And my like, yeah, interesting though. But you still got to turn up and do it. I'd still rather get back in my routine and just, I'd say this will help clean the system out. Like normally I do stack this with plates. See what I mean? There's nothing in it. I'm giving it everything now. 4 plates aside, I'm like a bitch. I don't know what's going on. I hope you can see, like you can see in my face, I'm fucking going. Like I said, I wasn't even gonna do that today. I was gonna just do reps in reserve, but I'm so fucking weak. It's like I'm just. This is not much to watch. I think I'm literally just gonna do some adductors and then call it for today. I think, yeah, as long as I've hit every body part, maybe I'll do some body weight hyper extensions. I think we'll do that. Let's do some body weight hyper extensions. Do some hypers. I've just done 1 set and it's same thing, just dead. Anyway, changing topics, what do you all think of the new Galactic Patrol? Dragon Ball Super, baby, yeah? It's gonna be fucking sick. The Morrow arc. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not properly up to date with all like the mangas, like the actual comics and stuff for DBZ and DBZ Super. Or DBZ, Dragon Ball Super. But I am very keen, avid watcher of all the, of all the actual anime, all the series and episodes and that, and yeah, somewhat excited for Galactic Patrol. Daima was cool, enjoyed everything that they brought out recently, like Broly, Superhero, Daima. Yeah, it's cool. So I'm very excited for that. I think it's going to be a very interesting series or arc. You see, I'm actually wearing My Hero Academia here. I haven't actually finished the series though. I need to finish it. I think that's it for training for me. I don't think I've got nothing left. This is ridiculous. Fucking living. It's fucking done. That was the worst leg session I think I've ever had in my life. Fuck it. We'll just go back and talk some posing. Alright, so I want to speak to you guys about something, and I'm going to explain this incredible diagram in a minute. But a lot of guys speak to me and say that they struggle with their rear double bicep because of their poor external rotation. Okay, so when they go up into a pose and they try and boom, externally rotate into the pose, they just don't have the external rotation available to them to
hit that pose as well as they think they could, okay? Also, external rotation also comes into other poses like front double bicep and lots of different classic poses and stuff, but it's definitely something that people say or think that they struggle with a lot. So here's the thing, unless you have a direct injury to your shoulder, for example, like a labrum tear or a rotator cuff injury, you generally will not have a direct problem with your external rotation, okay? What most people have is a lack of thoracic extension, okay? Thoracic extension is your ability to just, boom, you know, like goddamn ripping off a t-shirt as if you're Superman and you just puff up your chest, yeah? Thoracic extension is why people struggle to externally rotate. Like, watch this. If I'm here and I maximally externally rotate my arm here, yeah, that's all I've got. If I now thoracically extend, you see that? The external rotation improves, or seemingly improves. Basically, this is Jim and this is Fred. Jim has a normal spine, okay? He doesn't have any sort of kyphosis in the upper back. He has a normal spine. So when he goes to thoracically extend, he can, which means he gets full access to his external rotation. So when he hits his rear double bicep, it looks awesome. This is Fred. He's got kyphosis, okay? Now, kyphosis sounds like I'm labeling something that, like, it's like sticking a label on you, but most people have some form of kyphosis. Like, they're walking around all day on their phones, they're driving, they're eating, looking down. People in general, like, especially guys, like, I think it's something like 85% of guys will have, like, poor posture, basically. Essentially shit thoracic extension, okay? Most guys are this guy. Most people are Fred, okay? But you want to be Jim. So what I'm saying is, to improve your rear double bicep, to improve your external rotation in poses, you don't need to improve your external rotation. You need to improve your thoracic extension, okay? And one great way to do that is with a mobility exercise called zenith rotations, okay? I'll just write it in the description, zenith rotations. You can go find a YouTube video on it. Incredible way to improve your thoracic extension, and that's what's going to help you with lots of other poses, okay? There's obviously lots of other reasons why your rear double bicep might look a little bit fucking weird, but if you want help with that, you can check out the Posing University, guys. We run weekly posing calls, okay? So we have like a schedule of calls that we run every single week online where guys come on, we pose together, we draw rounds together. And it's a great way to improve your posing endurance, which is honestly the number one reason why people look shit on stage, is because they don't pose enough. They don't practice enough. They don't work on their critiques enough. They don't pose without a mirror enough. And then when they go on stage, they actually look shit. So yeah, be Jem, don't be Fred. Improve your thoracic extension. And if you want some more help, you can join our weekly calls. You can check out the link below. Other than that, that's me. Yeah, peace.